Okay, we've got a walk-in tile shower with a fiberglass pan. Um, Lots of repair, holes for mold, shower doors, we got handles, tile down here, tile over here. The biggest problem is that somebody put clear epoxy on the shower pan, and they allowed the epoxy to flow into the drain, which clogged the drain, which resulted in cutting this out to repair and replace the P-trap in the bottom. And now the epoxy has to be stripped off. What we're going to do after we get the epoxy stripped off, get all the little grout lines cleaned out. The little, not grout lines, but the texture of the bottom of the pan. Once we get these cleaned out, we're going to shoot some foam in here only as a backfill, because if we put any of our fiberglass filler in this now, it'll just fall through. There'll be no support. After the repair is done and it's blended in and smoothed out the best we can, we've got a little lip on a couple spots which we'll try to feather out. Then we're going to take a fiberglass mat and put over the entire floor, harden it up, sand it down. Then we're going to spray the whole shower in one of our multi-spec colors called white sands. And we'll show you a little step by step. We'll see how that goes. Okay, what you can see here is that we've done a fiberglass bondo, which is this right here. It's got little hairs of fiberglass in it, so you cannot break through it, it will not crack. But we drilled some relief holes here and here because there was a little bit of a void where they didn't backfill all the way. We did holes along the cut line because it wasn't big enough for the tube to go through of the foam. So we sprayed it in, allowed it to rise up, and then we cut all the excess off the top because there was such a big gap and void behind this that our bondo would have just fell through. So now it's about a 1/2 inch down, which is more than what the shower pan is thick. And it's completely skim coated. And the cuts on the end here and here were crisscrossed. We did a drill hole here to keep that crack from going anywhere else. You drill a hole in fiberglass to stop a crack. After this is cured, sanded out, you can see that we've already stripped most of the resin off the floor, which was not easy, and off the front. Once that comes off, then we can sand everything down, and then the rest of that comes off. The shower pan is ready for the fiberglass. We're going to do a sheet of real heavy fiberglass mat all the way around the perimeter. So when you stand on it, it disperses the weight evenly across the floor. Because if you just did this patch and painted it, you would end up cracking it again. So to the next step. Okay, now what we've done is we've gotten our repair sanded out smooth so everything is nice and level. All of our little drill relief holes, those are all filled. We've put fiberglass mat in the bottom. And this is going to dry overnight, which usually takes about 2 hours, but we're at the end of the day now. So we're just going to let this dry overnight, come back, sand it out, do all of our other repairs that we have here, and then spray it with our stone. Stay tuned. The next morning, hard as a rock. No, solid. 240 pounds on this. It's definitely secure. We've gone back with another product, put one tile in, fill the gap there. We did the shower holes since we already had it out, because we have a different Bondo for the holes on a white shower. It's a white waterproof Bondo, so it's easier to cover. A few little grout lines here and there. Covered in that one. Mated tile. We're going to see all this sanded out and check for any of the little spots. Tape it up. Put our first coat of our filler primer on here, which is a solid white. It'll show any imperfections as far as a gap or anything, which can be filled after that. We'll get there. We're going to sand this out a little bit too, make it a little bit smoother. But we'll show you that afterwards. Okay, we finished spraying the stone. Can't see any of the repairs. Really clean. So I can get a good close look at the stone. It's one of the most popular ones we have. It's got a little bit of gray, a little bit of a tan, creamish color in it. It's hard to see. I don't know if you can pick that up with the video. 3 coats of clear. It's pretty dark in here anyway. It's just one little LED light. But it's finished. Just gotta put the fixtures and stuff back on. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, subscribe, send me an email, and I'll answer any questions you have. Thanks for watching.